Hey, how's it going? All right, so we're talking about paying bills, and this is what we were doing today. And so this is just logically speaking. And we worked on this first one together. So on 17.4, paying bills, Angelina made a chart to compare the cost of buying a game console using different payment methods. And you're going to use this chart here to answer questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's look at the first one. The total cost of buying a game console at Ed's discount store is. So I'm coming over here. Let me enlarge this just a bit. It didn't quite take it, did it? Let me see if I can move this down a bit more. Okay, that'll work out. So over here it says Ed's discount store. So if he went in, or she went in, Angelina is going to pay $229. That's going to be in cash or checks that we were talking about. All right, so now the next one is going to be the total cost of buying a game console online using automatic payments. So this one right here, so it's GameStore.com, free shipping, but automatic payment. So they're going to be deducting this from their checking account most likely because they're going to have to pay it. They can make 3 payments of $75 each plus $5 per payment. So let's do an algebraic expression. I'm going to have my $3 per month times $75 plus $5 per payment. And how much will that equal to? Well, I'm going to put this in parentheses. What is 75 plus 5? That's right, it's 80. Then I'm going to multiply that by 3. And so what's going to be the total cost? Remember the zeros? Remember how much you're going to have. So 3 times 8 is 24. And I have 1 0. So I'm going to add the 0 at the end. Because then that helps out. So we have the 80 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. So it's going to be $240. A little bit more than buying it in the store, right? Okay. Next one, we have our credit card. So look at here. The credit card is $219. So it's a little bit cheaper if they were to charge it, but the interest on that is going to be $10.95. So if I add those together, I have my 95 cents and then how much is that going to be? Yeah, so let's do it this way because I have a feeling some people are still not sure. $200, $219, and I want to put my zeros here. 0 is my hero. Look at my $10.95. I'm going to put my decimal down, putting my 95 cents on this side for my tenths, hundredths, and my thousandths place. And then I'm going to put my $10 here. And then I'm going to add that up. So it's the 95 cents. I have a 9, I have a 2, and I have a 2. So I have $229.95. And I think earlier somebody said in class that it was $239.95. So I need you to go back and check your math because it's not that because you didn't put your decimals in the correct place. So you ended up messing up on that part. So be real careful. So it's $229.95. Now, let's look at this. This question says, why might Angelina choose to purchase the game console using a more expensive payment method? All right, so why might she? We're going to infer. If she ends up choosing this most expensive one, what can we then know about this? This one she has to walk in and pay cash. Yeah, Angelina may not have the cash. That's a lot of money to be spending on one visit into the store. So she may not have that kind of money to spend, or if she does, maybe that's all she has and she can't spend it all on just a game. She's got to save it for other things. So Angelina may not have the cash. And I'm going to write it over here because I have my work right there. She may not have the cash. She won't use a credit card because, it's $229.95, but she may not have enough credit. Enough available credit on her credit card, because what if she had $500 available on her credit, or she had $200. So if she had $500, maybe she's got to save that for a rainy day and not want to spend it all just in case she needs it for something else. Or she doesn't have enough available. She only has $200, so she's going to be short, won't have the rest of the $29.95. So she might not have enough available credit on her card, or needs to save it for something else. So these are some reasons why somebody will end up paying more, because this is $240, pay more and do it on monthly payments of 3 months, because they probably don't have the extra money to spend at that time, or they don't have the available credit, or they need to save that for something else, and because they want to buy it right now. So that gives you to start to thinking on why people use or they choose different ways to buy items. Okay? Now let's look at this one. Uh-oh. I know what I did here. Okay, I was typing this up, and I actually forgot to erase this when I printed it out. So, because we were doing tutoring this afternoon. All right, so look at this. Jada researches various methods of payments to buy a video game. If Jada pays 3 cents in interest for every dollar on her credit card, which method will be the least expensive? All right, so I know that she's paying 3 cents in interest for every dollar on her credit card. So we're looking at least expensive and most expensive. And so let me go ahead. I know you're already looking at it. Know that you're saying, oh, let me write this down. But I'm going to hide this here because I want to go through this first. Paula's Game Store, that's cash. So I know that that's $49. A check or debit card, it's going to be $49 plus $5. And how much does that give you? So she went into Paula's Game Store. They said if you write a check or if you use your debit card, it's going to be the cost of the video game plus $5 charged for using this other payment. So this is going to be, what is 49 plus 5? That's right, 54. I'm dealing with money, so I want to make sure I have my dollar sign. Then here, games.com. So this is online. Free shipping, but you can get automatic payments. So you have this option, 2 payments of $26 plus $2. Same concept up here, right? The order of operation. I'm going to put it down here so that I can work out the problem. I'm going to have 2 payments, so 1 for each month, times, and here I'm going to $26 plus $2 per payment for every month. So what is 26 plus 2? 28. Very good. Now I'm going to make 2 payments of $28. So what is 2 times 28? Very good. It's going to be 56. So if you couldn't figure that out, 2 times 8 is 16. Carry my 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 equals 5. So this is going to be $56. Now, on the credit card, it says that it's $48. But over here, it's reading that there's going to be 3 cents to every dollar on the credit card. So with this one right here, I need to multiply. And I'm kind of out of space. So I'm going to actually do it on a note card or Post-it note so that you can see it. I'm going to scoot this down, scoot this up, and do it this way. So here I'm going to have $48. And there's, remember, for every dollar. So now I'm going to multiply 3 cents because it's the same thing. For every $1, it's going to be $1.03. For 2, I have to add, so it's $2.06. For $3, it's going to be $3.09. $4, it's $4.12. I keep adding 3 to it. This is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Okay? So here, repeated addition also means multiplication, so I'm just going to multiply. So 3 times 8 is 24. Carry my 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Looking at my decimal, I have 2 place values to the right of the decimal, which means that I'm going to come over here to the end, and please make sure, I saw some students just kind of arbitrarily putting the pencil down and then moving it over. You're going to make that mistake 2 weeks from today, and I want you to make sure that you take affirmation to know where your pencil's going. Place it down at the very end, just like I have here, and then count 1, 2, and this is where the decimal goes. All right, so for every dollar, so for $48, the total interest is going to be $1.44. So what's the total amount that they're going to have to pay back? It's $48. I'm going to put my decimal and my 00. Some of you missed things like this on the benchmark because you did not line up your decimals. This is 48 holes with no pocket change. Remember that, Rain? What do y'all do? Show me the dollars. This is the dollars here. And then the next one is going to be my decimals here. I have a 1 on this side, and I have 44 cents on my pocket change. Now I'm going to add those up, and I'm going to bring down my decimal. I have 44 cents. 8 plus 1 is 9, and 4 plus nothing or 0 is 4. So for a credit card, this is going to be $49.44. Now let's look at here. Which method would be the least expensive? Looking at everything that we've done, which is the least expensive? Paying by cash. So if you got cash, best thing is to pay by cash. Cash is least expensive because it's $49. Which method is most expensive? All right, I'm going to look over here. The most expensive way is to buy it online and have automatic payments. So it'll be taken out of your checking account or your savings account. And so you'll have automatic payments is more expensive because it's going to cost you $56 to purchase that machine, the game, by the time you're done. So this gives you the idea of what you need to do to figure out when you're breaking it down, different ways are going to be a different cost. All right, I know that you're looking at that one here, and that's okay. Let's look at number 6. Oliver pays 5 cents interest for every dollar he spends using his credit card. Okay, so for $1, it's $1.05. If he spends $2, that's $2.10. If he spends $3, that's $3.15. If he spends $4, that's $4.20. So we're skip counting by a nickel and adding that to every dollar. Here it's explained how can you use mental math to find the total cost of $300 of a $300 tablet computer. All right, so I know that he pays out a nickel, and it's $300. Well, 300 times 5 is going to give me $1,500. I know that because if I did here, and it's mental math, I have 2 zeros here, so I'm going to place my 2 zeros, and 5 times 3 is 15. That's $1,500. But then I have to think I've got 2 place values to the right of this decimal. So I'm going to move it